Hi, I'm Neville Christie, a business mentor, entrepreneur, chairman, and venture banker. I live and work in Melbourne, Australia, the most livable city in the world. Today, I suggest we change our life and business by the power of the stories we tell. And I encourage all of us to tell 4 types of stories. Tell them more often. Tell them much better. Tell them to all and sundry, which means maybe as CEOs we should change our role titles to CSTs, or Chief Storytellers. For increasingly as entrepreneurs, CEOs, business owners, we change our lives, the lives and performance of our teams, the culture of our businesses, the businesses of our clients. As we tell and retell 4 interlocking stories. These 4 stories are: Story 1, our past story, with its power to explain and create credibility. Story 2, our present story, with its power to highlight our resources. Story 3, our future story, with its power to motivate. Story 4, our gap story, with its power to move us to action. With these past, present, future, and gap stories, we remove luck, and we define and create our destinies. Why do we tell stories? Well, think of how we react to the early once upon a time stories told to us by our parents and teachers. Stories are the most interesting, most impactful, most entertaining, and best remembered forms of communication. With our 4 stories, we communicate, build credibility, engage others in our vision, and create customers. With these stories, we also reveal our own soul and build soul into our business, incubate talent, enhance performance, do deals, gain commitments. A Hopi American Indian proverb says, "Those who tell the stories rule the world." So, who do we tell our 4 stories to? Well, as we grow us, others, and our business, we tell and retell our 4 stories to our family and friends, our business associates and partners, our shareholders and stakeholders. And we also tell our stories to our suppliers, our team members, our distributors, bankers, funders, our clients, and customers. So in brief, we do well when we invest more time and effort, and as we get professional help from our mentors to become much better storytellers of much better stories. And of all of the hundreds of stories we could tell, we focus on 4 types of stories. In June 2005, Steve Jobs gave the Stanford commencement address. His intent? Through 3 stories to motivate his listeners to create a great future. The outcome? 1.8 million hits, quoted in thousands of blogs, published verbatim in Fortune, inspired thousands. Some stories. Fourthly, possibly the most important story of all is our gap story, which has actioning power and requires the most purposeful activity on our part. Our gap story tells us and others what, how, when, where, and why we will move from where we are now to where we're choosing to be, both for us as a person and for us as a business. Taken together, the past, present, future, and gap stories we create, and that we tell us and others, transform us and our businesses for good or ill. So tell our stories well. Tell them often. Tell them to all and sundry. I'd be delighted if you made contact and told them to me. Thanks for watching and listening. I'm Neville Christie. My mobile is Melbourne 0420 978 932. And I warmly invite you to explore 2 websites.